Life on Earth relies on a continuous energy cycle. Photosynthesis, mainly performed by plants, captures solar energy. Cellular respiration, done by nearly all organisms, releases it. Photosynthesis converts light energy into chemical energy, storing it in food molecules like glucose. These producers form the base of most food chains. This amazing process uses sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. It produces glucose, food for life, and releases vital oxygen into our atmosphere. In plants, photosynthesis occurs within specialized organelles called chloroplasts. These mini-factories contain internal structures like thylakoids and stroma where reactions take place. Photosynthesis has two main stages: the light-dependent reactions, capturing energy from sunlight, and the light-independent reactions, also known as the Calvin cycle, which builds sugar. Sunlight is electromagnetic radiation, a form of energy traveling in waves. Shorter wavelengths carry more energy, while longer ones carry less. Pigments like chlorophyll absorb specific wavelengths of light. Chlorophyll A, for instance, absorbs blue and red light, but reflects green, which is why plants appear green to us. The light-dependent reactions occur in the thylakoid membranes. They involve photosystems, clusters of pigments and proteins that capture light energy. When a photon hits photosystem 2, an electron gets excited and passed to an electron transport chain. To replace it, water splits, releasing electrons, hydrogen ions, and oxygen. As electrons move through the electron transport chain, their energy is used to pump hydrogen ions from the stroma into the thylakoid lumen, creating a concentration gradient. This proton gradient drives ATP synthase. As hydrogen ions flow back out, this molecular motor spins, phosphorylating ADP into ATP, the cell's energy currency. Electrons then arrive at photosystem 1, receive more light energy, and are used to reduce NADP+ into NADPH, another crucial energy carrier for the next stage. The Calvin cycle takes place in the stroma. Its purpose is to use the ATP and NADPH from the light reactions to convert carbon dioxide into sugar molecules. Carbon fixation is the first step. The enzyme Rubisco combines carbon dioxide with a 5-carbon molecule called RUBP. This forms an unstable 6-carbon compound. The 6-carbon compound quickly splits into 2 3-carbon molecules. Then, ATP and NADPH donate energy and electrons to convert these into G3P, a simple sugar. Some G3P molecules leave the cycle to build larger carbohydrate molecules like glucose. The remaining G3P molecules are recycled, using ATP to regenerate RUBP, keeping the cycle going. Photosynthesis is crucial for life on Earth. It produces the oxygen we breathe, the food we eat, and converts inorganic carbon into organic molecules that build all living things. Now let's turn to cellular respiration. Living organisms constantly need energy to perform work, from muscle contraction to thinking. This energy primarily comes from ATP. ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, is the cell's main energy currency. When a phosphate group is removed, energy is released. Cells then recharge ADP back into ATP. Most cellular respiration occurs in the mitochondria, often called the powerhouse of the cell, where glucose is broken down to produce a large amount of ATP. Cellular respiration has 4 main stages: glycolysis, pyruvate oxidation, the citric acid cycle, and oxidative phosphorylation, which includes the electron transport chain. Glycolysis, the first stage, happens in the cytoplasm. It breaks down one glucose molecule into 2 pyruvate molecules, yielding a net of 2 ATP and 2 NADH molecules. Before the next stage, pyruvate undergoes pyruvate oxidation. It's converted into acetyl-CoA, releasing a carbon dioxide molecule and producing more NADH. The citric acid cycle, or Krebs cycle, takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. Acetyl-CoA enters the cycle, producing ATP, CO2, and electron carriers NADH and FADH2. Oxidative phosphorylation is where most ATP is made. It consists of the electron transport chain located on the inner mitochondrial membrane. Electrons from NADH and FADH2 pass through these protein complexes. As they move, hydrogen ions are pumped across the membrane, building a steep electrochemical gradient. Oxygen is the final electron acceptor in the chain. It combines with electrons and hydrogen ions to form water. Without oxygen, the chain backs up and ATP production stops. The flow of hydrogen ions back across the membrane through ATP synthase is called chemiosmosis. This process harnesses the gradient's energy to generate a large amount of ATP. These two processes form a fundamental cycle. Photosynthesis builds glucose using light energy. Cellular respiration breaks it down, releasing chemical energy. This cycle not only provides energy, but also recycles essential molecules like carbon dioxide and oxygen, creating the dynamic balance necessary for life on Earth.